Okay. And that's it.
BismillahirRahmanirRahim. How to establish a relationship with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
The believer who starts to wake up a little bit understands how far he or she is from his Lord, although the Lord is close to him. How far he is from the Prophet, although the Prophet is close. And how far he is from the awliya Allah, although the awliya Allah are close. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, approach me, come close to me by the best of means. Why? What is the reason you want to come close? You know, it's good. Why is good? You know, Prophet says, you know, come close to me. Allah says, yes, Allah saying is something else, but why you want to do it? To get blessings. What are you going to do with the blessings? You want to come close to the Prophet. You want to establish a relationship. You want to love the Prophet. ﷺ. One Bedouin came to the Prophet ﷺ and says, Ya Rasulullah, I love you. And the Prophet said to him, prepare yourself for hardship. He didn't say, you love me? Then I'm going to love you back more. You're going to be filled with love. And everywhere you turn is going to be love. He didn't say that. He said, prepare yourself for hardship. Because love carries its own shariat. And the shariat of love, it is very heavy. You want to build a relationship with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Allah is the most merciful, and He has made ways, means for us to come close to Him, knowing that we are very far away from Him. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is closer to us than we can imagine. But if we are far away from him, it's not going to benefit us too much. Are you finding someone who is representing that Prophet ﷺ? Are you finding someone who is a waris, an inheritor of that Prophet? If you are, find anyone. At any time, there's at least 124,000. Find someone. Hold on to that one. Build a relationship now with someone who is living and breathing in front of you. If you ask me, how am I going to build a relationship with my Sheikh? Then we're going to say, stop asking me silly questions now. You know how to build relationship with your shopkeeper. You know how to build relationship with your butcher. You know how to build a relationship with your banker. You know how to build a relationship with your husband, with your wife, with your children, with your friends. You know, right? Can anyone say, I don't know how to make friends? Everyone knows. Whether you can do it or you cannot do it, whether you want to do it or not, it's a separate issue. But you know how to build a relationship. If you can answer those questions, then it's very easy for you to be able to answer the questions. How to build a relationship with your Sheikh. That one then will build a relationship for you, between you and the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Find that guide, find that Sheikh, build a relationship with him. How are you going to do that? How many sohbats have we given about hizmat, about service, and about being close? A man enters into a room and he sees a picture. He says, it's a very beautiful picture. I like this. Majority are going to say that. Some are going to look at the picture and says, I want to meet this painter. So now people just form a relationship with a picture. But those who have intelligence and faith are going to say, this picture is just one of the maybe millions of representations of that painter. Now the painter is more important than the picture. Let me get to know the painter. Once you get to know the painter, are you going to have a better relationship with the painting? Of course. Now you will understand more, isn't it? And some, they don't just want to be friends with the painter. They say, now, for me to really understand your work and you, teach me how to paint like you. That is a servant. The servant says, teach me how to serve you, Ya Rabbi. That way I will know you. When I know you, I will serve you. I will be able to worship you. So you want to build a relationship with the Holy Prophet ﷺ, serve those ones. They are not in need of your service. They don't need your service, but you need to serve. Once you build a relationship with that one, easily, when the time is right, he will present you to the holy presence of the Prophet ﷺ, and you'll be able to build a relationship with the Prophet ﷺ according to the station of the Prophet ﷺ in relationship with you. You understand? Because so many, because they love the Prophet ﷺ so much, they think that Prophet is their friend, their buddy. It's just somebody that you just call, you say, Ya Rasulullah, it's just going to appear like that. But what have you done for the Prophet? Are you serving him? Are you serving the Ummah? Are you looking at what makes him happy and what makes him sad? Are you being busy with it? Or the love of the Prophet is just a hal, a buzz that you get every now and again, an emotional feeling. Oh, I have so much love. After that feeling finishes, then you just continue with your everyday routine life. That's not the love. That's not a relationship. It's not a relationship at all. So now, what is your relationship to the Holy Prophet ﷺ? More taqwa you have to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more meaning and understanding you have when you say Allahu Akbar, more love and more respect that you have for the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Like some of the poets in the subcontinent, that time you're going to understand now, and you will say, other than Allah, you are the greatest. And I'm very far away from you because of all the things that I've done in my life, the veils that is veiling between me and you. You are such a great one. Now, your relationship is understanding him as the Sultan of both worlds, isn't it? That time you have proper respect. More you understand than your relationship with your Sheikh. And that is also a test that so many who are close to the Sheikh is showing the human side of it. Shaitan interferes and says, your Sheikh is just human. Of course he's human. But he's not just human. Your Sheikh makes all these things. He does all these things, and they start cursing, they start judging. So many that were so close to their Sheikh at one time and serving him, and he's showing something that the ego doesn't like, immediately they betray and they say, you are not a Sheikh. We have seen that happening in our own lives in front of us. May Allah protect us and not make us to repeat the mistakes that they are repeating. It is because our Sheikh is holding us tightly, but we have to step on our ego. Because the ego will go to crazy lengths to try to convince us, there's a human. Like you start judging. At that time, everything is going to fall. Believe me. Yes, this way is also a dangerous way. BismillahirRahmanirRahim. Establish a relationship with your Shaykh. Serve. Understand. Take away the veils. You understand now that one, although he is conducting himself like everyone, he is a sultan too of both worlds. At that time, once you have the love for your Shaykh, it's very easy then for the Shaykh then to put the love of the Holy Prophet ﷺ in your heart. And once you discover the love, you also discover the greatness of the Prophet ﷺ. And your relationship with him is going to grow. You're not just going to see him as just a prophet. Every time I need something, I'm just going to call. You say, this is a sultan. He sees and he understands. What am I doing for him? ومن الله توفيق الفاتحة. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, last question. Say.
BismillahirRahmanirRahim.